All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. You take some notes down. The next pillar is fashion. It's kind of small. It's kind of small, so I'm going to read it. The next pillar is fashion. How to protect the body from adverse elements and unauthorized eyes. Those are your blanks. You're filling these blanks in. I'll take you filling these in? Yeah. How to protect the body from adverse elements and unauthorized eyes. While y'all are writing this down, what are adverse elements?
Listen, I grew up getting body heat and all that.
I'm like,
smacking girls. So
adverse elements. What are adverse elements?
Are you talking about like something to do like the outside, like the sun and stuff?
You tell me. If we use fashion to protect the body from adverse elements, what are adverse elements?
Hiding our body parts, like to move naked. I don't know.
So adverse elements are. See, so not advertisement. Think about the word adversity, meaning something that's against you. Adverse elements would be stuff like rain and snow and cold.
The weather.
The weather, exactly. The elements outside. So we use fashion to protect, fellas in the back, I need y'all to zone in. We use fashion to protect the body from the adverse elements, meaning the weather. The other way that we basically use fashion is to protect the body from unauthorized eyes. What does that mean? Eyes that you feel like these are parts of the body that not everybody needs to see. Now here's what you need to know about this one. Every culture is different. Not every culture has sexualized the same parts of the body. So there's some cultures where women may have their breasts exposed, and it's not because they're trying to be sexual. A lot of countries in Africa where they have not sexualized breasts. Y'all chill, they have a lot of comments. When they see a woman's breast, all they think is she can nurture children. They don't think sexually. There are other cultures, y'all have been trained. There are other cultures who have been trained. When you see breasts, you think sexual thoughts.
Yeah, that's how I was trained.
But here's the thing. There's some cultures where anything can be sexual.
You know, we call that a go-getter. You go get that.
I'll tell you guys about a time where fashion actually saved my life. Where fashion saved my life. So look at the question, how to protect the body from adverse elements and unauthorized eyes. I was in Jamaica, and I was on a missions trip. You know what a missions trip is? No, I told you guys I was part of a rap group for about 14 years called the Cross Movement. What happened was there was a Bible college out in Lancaster, almost all white, and they were taking these kids on a missions trip to Jamaica because they wanted to go out there and tell people about what they believe, talk about Jesus and all that kind of stuff. And it was 7 white kids, 7 white guys, and 3 white girls. And they were so suburban, one of the white girls had never seen a black person before in her life. She was homeschooled, sheltered, but they're going to Jamaica where it's all black people. Let me get to the story, y'all. Let me get to the story. So they're going to Jamaica, and they said, we would love to take a rap group with us on this mission trip. Y'all know I told y'all I did Christian rap. So they got in touch with my group and said, hey, would y'all like to go to Jamaica? We'll pay for y'all to go. We just want a rap group to come with us to. So we said, we'd love to. And they told us before we went, they said, now when I say this, y'all, please don't start full conversations because I'm trying to build some influence. They said, Jamaica is gully. We're not going to the tourist part. We're going back to the hood where they don't have police. They have military with M16s that you might see like once a day just ride through.
Oh, like on the movies and stuff?
So it's like people don't have homes. They have little pieces of tin that they stack up against each other, and people live inside of that. They said, that's where we're going. And it's so gully there. And they said to the women, just to warn you, you might be on a bus, and the bus will be so crowded. Please don't follow what I say. The bus will be so crowded, a guy can just come stand up next to you on the bus and masturbate against you, and there's nothing you can do because it's so packed. You just gotta stand. It's nothing you can do. They said that's the kind of culture we're going to. And so here's what they told the women. They said, when you come, don't wear anything that could invite any ideas, because if you're showing anything, they will take it as you're open to such and such. So we go.
And that's what they like, sex.
If you look at Jamaican culture, it is very promiscuous. The whole dirty wine and all that, very promiscuous. So we go to the schools, we go to the ghettos, we're handing out flyers, we're planning parties. And I don't know if you guys know who the Rastafarians are. Everybody know what Rastafarians are? smoke a lot of weed. Rastafarians believe that their leader, their hero, Haile Selassie, a guy who died back in the 70s, but he helped free Jamaica from British rule. So they say he's a hero, but they also say he's not just a hero, they say he's Jesus Christ come again. So that's what they believe. So me and my guys are there, rapping and talking about Jesus and all that. The Rastas start riding past us on their bikes, real slow, flicking their lighters and flicking their knives at us, saying, burn Jesus, fire for Jesus, threatening us. So we like, oh man, this is crazy. There's no police, there's no 911. But we're planning this huge block party for the end of the week, on Friday. On Thursday, we got a letter at the house we were staying at. The letter said, if you come back to Olympic Gardens tomorrow, that's the ghetto that we were doing most of our stuff. If you come back to Olympic Gardens tomorrow, you're not going to go home. They said, if you come back to the ghetto that we were in, if you come back here tomorrow, you're not going to go home. They're going to kill us. So all of us, all the guys in my group, and these 7 white kids from this college, and the professors, we all had to decide whether or not we're going back the next day. So, do you think we went back the next day?
No.
Who says y'all went back?
No.
Who says yeah? Who says no, y'all did not go back?
Y'all went back.
White kids that ain't never seen black people before, you think they going back?
Y'all went back.
Y'all went back.
So here's what happened.
Y'all went back.
We thought about it, and each of us knows our history. We know that the Christian faith only spread because Rome, back in the day, Rome used to kill Christians. They would, like the Emperor Nero, used to stick spears through Christians and put the spear on his lawn, pour oil on it, and light it on fire to light up his gardens at night. That's how he killed Christians. Or he would dress them in lion skins and send them into the arena and let lions attack them. And he would tell other Christians, if you keep claiming your faith, we're going to do that to you. And the Christians said, sorry, I got to claim it. And because they didn't back down, it made other people in Rome say, wait, why are these people willing to die for what they believe? And instead of killing Christianity, it made it spread. So all of us knew, we said, wait, the way that our faith actually spreads is when we show that we're willing to die for it. So here's what we said. We said, we're going to take tonight. Everybody think about it. Most of the guys in my group were married, they had kids. They said, we're going to come together tomorrow for breakfast and we're going to decide whether we're going to go or stay here. They said, if one person says they don't want to go back, we're not going to go back. So we all went to bed, woke up in the morning, had breakfast.
What y'all said?
Come on.
And every single one of us said, we got to go back. So here's what happened. We go back. It was the most quiet van ride I've ever taken because all of us are thinking this could be it. We get there. We start setting up the sound system. The DJ starts setting up. We looking over our shoulders like, yeah. It's time for the block party. The DJ starts spinning. The kids come out. Over our shoulders like, the food come out. We start rocking. Be like, oh, what's going on? The Rastas show up.
Oh Lord.
They get off their bikes.
Bikes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, no, because it's not a street. It's just a dugout dirt road with 10 houses on it. There's no street. You can't put a car down
They
there.
pulled up.
No, you ain't pulling up. Hey, they pedaled up on their bikes. They pedaled up on their bikes. They got off their bikes and they start dancing and eating and having a good time. We like, yo, this is a setup. What's going on? It was the most peaceful block party. It was the most banging concert I've ever been a part of. So we sitting there like, what's going on? We get back up in the hills where we were staying at, and me and my group, very pridefully, we was like, yeah, see, it was because of us. These bold black dudes from the States, we ain't back down. We ain't back down. We made them, right? So here's what happened. No, here's what happened though. The head roster dude called. He called the house. Got the number from the guy that was staying in the ghetto. Called the house and he said, we just want to thank y'all. We looking around like, especially my group, all prideful, like, yeah, we showed them. Here's what he said. We want to thank y'all for how your women dress. If the women in our culture dressed the way the women that y'all do, we wouldn't have half of the problems we have here in Jamaica. What saved us was not the fact that we was all bold and we were going to go show y'all. They saw the cultural answers that we had, these women that were dressed modestly, not showing nothing, and they said, Dad, we don't answer the question the way y'all did. I wish we did it like that over here. Now, is it fair for them to put all their problems on the way women dress? No. Not fair, but they are recognizing that that's part of the big problem. It's very promiscuous, very sexual.
Why would they dress the way they dress?
That's the way that their cultures got to answer the question. I know, I wanted to get that story in.